Another propaganda or lie they gave us here in Africa is that salt is bad, salt is not good. Yes, in today's video I am also going to reveal the secret, the propaganda, the lies these people told us about salt. When we were growing up, they told us that sea salt is bad. Sea salt will give you goiter. Sea salt will raise your high blood pressure. Sea salt will do this. Sea salt will do that. A whole lot of lies about sea salt. Not knowing that they want us to stop using sea salt so that they can get the chance to sell their own salt, which is iodized salt. You are welcome to Secrets of Health TV. If this is your first time seeing our videos, please kindly subscribe to the channel for more of these videos, for more of these secrets, hidden secrets being unraveled here. And do not forget to click onto the notification bell icon you see on your screen, and then select all, so that anytime we come your way with videos like this, you will be the very first person to get notified. What they should have told us is that if you live in abroad, if you live in a weather where the weather can go to, let's say, -5, -10 degrees, -5 degrees, -15 degrees, you shouldn't use sea salt. You shouldn't use much of sea salt. Perhaps some of us would have perfectly agreed with them. But to tell we Africans, those of us who live here under this scorching sun, who live in a weather where the sun will scorch about 9 months, 10 months out of the 12 months, they shouldn't have told us that we should stop eating sea salt. Sea salt is very good for one, dehydration. Yes, the problem of Africa nowadays is dehydration. A lot of people are getting dehydrated. A lot of people, okay, a lot of people are getting dehydrated simply because when the sun scorches and the sun hits you for a very long time, the fluid, the water in you will all evaporate. And when the water is evaporating, it evaporates together with the electrolyte, with the salt in you. That is why anytime you sweat and you taste your sweat, you realize that your sweat, tastes exactly like that of salt. It means the salt in you, which is helping the body, to maintain the fluid, the fluidity in your body, is now going away. And anytime you become salt deficient, your body become deficient as far as salt is concerned, you are likely to suffer from nervousness. You are likely to suffer from nervous disorders. You are likely to suffer from stroke. You are likely to suffer from, brain damage, and so on and so forth. I hope you understand. And you are also likely to suffer from heart palpitation, irregular heartbeat. I hope you understand. So it is important that as an African, as we in Africa, we eat a lot of salt. But this is the conspiracy. This is the lies. They realize that where we are now, salt is very good for us. But they would create an avenue where they will be selling to us salt without us knowing that it is salt. They know very well that when you stop eating salt, your blood pressure is going to go high. They know very well that when you start eating salt, you suffer from nervous disorders. And because of that, they told us to stop eating salt immediately. And indeed, as an African, as black men, or as black people, anytime Oyibo come out and write something in a book, anytime Oyibo come on television to say something, black men, black people, we accept that thing hook, line, and sinker without making any cross-check, without researching. We accept it immediately. So they also realize that that is how we are. Therefore, they what? They came out and told us that sea salt, as you can see, is bad. It will increase your pressure. It will do this. It will do that. And trust me, we all stopped eating salt, including medical doctors started telling their patients to stop eating salt. And when we stopped taking salt, blood pressure became rampant. And do you know what they did? They Nicodemously turned behind our back, bought all the salt to their country, used the same salt they are telling us to stop eating to manufacture high blood pressure medication and return those things to us as in the form of high blood pressure medication. So I am telling you on authority, virtually all the blood pressure medication you people have been taking here in Africa, about 60% of that blood pressure medication is made with salt. The same salt they are telling you to stop eating, they are using the same salt to manufacture pharmaceutical drugs, especially hypertensive drugs for you. You understand? So it is time we wake up as black people. It is time we wake up a bit before. God has given us everything. God hasn't given them anything. So they would want to capitalize on our ignorance, our low IQ, to make money out of us. They told us once again that sea salt will what? Will destroy your kidneys. But they didn't know that the kidney doesn't filter out salt. The kidney will filter all the salt, and later it will return all the salt back to the body. So the kidney is like a transit area, transit point for the salt. So the only salt that comes out from your urine is the excess salt. So when your kidneys are in very good shape, salt will never destroy it. The only time your kidney will be in trouble is when the kidney is not what? Is not good. That is where it cannot process salt. But so long as the kidney is in good shape, salt cannot destroy your kidneys. So what are you talking about? Salt is good. Salt is not bad. My brother, my sister watching me, henceforth, don't bother about salt. Last point, they also came out to tell us that we should stop eating salt. Then immediately we stopped eating salt, they brought us what we call iodized salt, full of chemicals. And they are telling us that that salt is the most powerful. That salt is good. Meanwhile, that salt is not good for your consumption. We ask yourself, ever since we all stopped eating sea salt, still, are people not still suffering from goiter? Ask yourself. People have stopped eating this salt, yet people are still suffering from goiter. So you ask yourself, what is causing the goiter now? Is it the iodized salt or the sea salt? If it is the sea salt, then you people are lying, because people have stopped eating sea salt ever since you people came and told us not to eat it because it will give us goiter. We stopped eating it. Still, we are suffering from goiter. So where is the goiter coming from? You can answer me wherever you are. So please, henceforth, start eating salt. I am not in any way saying that if you live in the diaspora, if you live in, let's say, Germany, Russia, Holland, France, Italy, wherever you are in Europe. I'm not saying you are the one I am speaking about. I'm speaking to African. Because as for you living in Germany, as for you living in Europe, where your weather is cold, always cold, except few months where you people will go in summer. Your weather is always cold. You are not part of it, because you, when you eat salt, at the end of the day, you are going to having swollen, feet, because you are not dehydrating. The only time when you eat salt and your leg and feet will swollen is when your body is not dehydrated. Your body hasn't lost any fluid. Your body is having all the fluid it needs. Therefore, when you eat salt, automatically the excess fluid is going to be in your legs. So if you live in Germany, if you live in Europe where there is too much cold, you are not part of this thing I'm speaking or I'm saying. But if you live here in Africa where the sun shines 24/7, please, you are the one I'm speaking to. Eat more salt so that you protect your brain. Eat more salt so that you protect your heart. Eat more salt so that you protect your kidneys. I hope you understand. All right, thank you very much for watching. If you have any health topic you want me to discuss, please let me know in the comment area. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Click onto the notification bell icon, select all, so that you get our next video. I'll see you in my next one. Have a nice day.